What if the internet was almost invented nearly 100 years earlier? Not by Silicon Valley, not by the US military, but by a forgotten scientist whose ideas were ignored, buried, and nearly erased. Imagine a world where global communication existed before computers, before satellites, before electricity as we know it. This isn't science fiction. This actually happened, and history forgot his name. In the 1800s, communication was slow. Messages traveled by horse, by ship, by telegraph lines that broke constantly. Information moved linearly, one message at a time, one destination. One failure could stop everything. But one man looked at this system and saw its weakness. He asked a radical question. What if messages could be broken apart, sent independently, and reassembled at the destination? That single idea would later become the backbone of the modern internet. His name was Paul Baran. Most people have never heard of him. Baran wasn't trying to build the internet. He was trying to solve a survival problem. During the Cold War, the US feared a nuclear attack. Centralized communication systems would be destroyed instantly. So Baran proposed something radical, a decentralized network. No single control point, no single failure. Messages would be split into packets. Each packet would find its own path. If one route failed, another would succeed. This was packet switching, the core principle that still runs the internet today. Baran presented his idea to major institutions. A T&T reviewed it and rejected it. They called it impractical, too complex, too unreliable. They believed communication had to be centralized, controlled, predictable. Baran's idea was the opposite: messy, flexible, resilient. So it was ignored. For years, his papers gathered dust. The world moved on, or so it seemed. Across the Atlantic, another scientist had the same idea. Donald Davies, working in the United Kingdom. He independently developed packet switching and even coined the term. Two minds, same solution, same resistance. But governments began to listen. The idea was too powerful to ignore. These concepts quietly influenced a US defense project called ARPANET. That project would later evolve into the internet. Baran's work wasn't credited loudly, but it was everywhere. When the internet finally emerged, new names took the spotlight. Engineers, universities, military agencies. The narrative was simplified. Baran became a footnote. Not because he was wrong, but because timing matters. Politics matter. Institutions decide who history remembers. Baran didn't build websites. He didn't launch startups. He built the idea, and the idea survived him. History favors results, not foundations. It remembers products, not prototypes. Baran's vision was too early, too disruptive, too far ahead. But without packet switching, there is no email, no social media, no streaming, no global internet. Every message you send today travels the way Baran imagined. The internet didn't begin with a click. It began with an idea no one believed in. A forgotten scientist saw the future before the world was ready. History isn't always written by the first to imagine. Sometimes it's written by the first to listen. Subscribe for the stories history almost erased.